Alright, so I'm going to break out today and try to go find a spot where I can do some runs. Some runs with the car. And do some 0 to 60s. Well, what I'm looking to do is to do a full quarter mile and include the 60 130 and 60 foot and all that. So to get a good launch. So what I've done here is obviously I've got to add some weight to the rear of the car. Is what I'm thinking. My car is just so lacking of traction that it's something's got to be done. So to sacrifice adding some weight to the very rear of the car, I think is going to be a bonus. Minus adding weight to the car that makes it slower, but to gain traction. So I've added my compressor back there because I'm going to lower my tire pressure, but it's going to take me about 45 minutes to get where maybe I need to go to perform these things safely and have the space and not have traffic. So I've got my compressor back there and it's strapped in pretty well as far as I can tell. So and then when I need to lower the tire pressure once I get there and then air it back up, I've got my compressor full of air. So and I've got my cord or my hose in the car with the little adapter and the nozzle on it, so I can put my air back into my tire, so I'm not driving on low tire pressure. I'm going to probably lower it down possibly to about 25. I don't want to go too extreme because these Toyo R 888Rs are a street tire, a performance road tire, so they're not a drag tire. So 17 psi would be possibly destructive on the sidewalls and the overall integrity of those tires. So yeah, so there we go. There's my car. I'm just getting it preparation to get ready to go do this.
Officer Ward, DFW Airport Police Department. Can I see your driver's license, insurance, please,
Yeah,
sir?
yeah. Is it okay to reach?
That's where your wallet is. That'll work.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
How much? Well, I got my insurance here. Hang on.
Okay. Someone chasing you or anything today? What's going on?
No,
Tires squealing up and down the roadway, stopping in the middle of the road, and leaving about 75 feet of skid marks in the road out here. What's happening?
No, I was just testing just to see what the car could do.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Test drive cars. Your car? What's the one?
It's my car.
Rental car?
Yeah. No, it's my car.
Your car?
Yeah. I just.
You film for a.
Yeah, I just got a little YouTube thing. YouTube. Yeah.
Okay. You still living there on Broadmoor there in Dallas?
Yes, sir. I was just trying to go to a safe place where not a lot of traffic and a solid road that's good concrete. Just gonna do that was my last time.
All right.
Just because I can't get any traction.
Why not?
It's fast.
All right, hang tight for a second.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit of warning today. It's going to take me a couple minutes because I have to wait for the other officer to bring
Okay.
some stuff by. Okay.
Thanks, Mr. Ward. No. Is it okay if I just stand outside of my car right here?
Sure, that's fine.
Just get some air. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. All right. Well, first time I've gotten pulled over in this car, but yep, I got pulled over. The officer was really, really cool. Man, we talked about photography and drones. And so he was a really nice guy. I was hoping he wouldn't give me a ticket. The way he was just kind of, his body language and his facial expressions. So he didn't write me a ticket. He just gave me a warning and held me for about 30 minutes, and we just talked. And and so everything's good. So I get to leave without a ticket, but I'm definitely going to end it and have to wait till maybe I can get on the highway going out of town, about 30 minutes, 45 minutes away. I diverted from my plan today and kind of came out towards DFW Airport and some of the back roads, and that's where he got me. Well, he heard my car squealing, the tires. He said, "Man, that was tremendously loud." And he was like, "I heard you do it 2 or 3 times." He goes, "Man, I had to get you." And so man, this car just roasts the tires. I mean, it's hopeless. And the tires got heated up. They got sticky. And I ran in to a little place where some gravel, man. And it was like I was running super, super soft tires. And the gravel was in my fender wells, at about 5 miles an hour. So my tires were sticky after a burnout I did pre all this. And then and they were tacky. And it still just roasts the tires, almost all first gear. And so, can't do anything about that. Luckily, I didn't get a ticket. Coming back from my journey today. So, just want to talk about life here in Dallas. For the last 6 months, I'd say, with this car, I've been trying to find some places to go and run the car. You got to be safe, and it's insane traffic. I've lived here for my 50 years, and in the last 5 years, it's gotten. Say it's bad in my opinion. Not necessarily bad just because it's so many people, but yeah, I consider it's gotten crazy. So I end up, going out in my car and, waking up and like, today's the day. I'm going to go finally get a solid quarter mile, 60 foot and do these things. And I get out and I drive and I spend 2 or 3 hours and I drive and to places that I used to know and places that I think that I can go run this car safely. And then I get out there and traffic is just totally changed everything, and there's just so much traffic. And so I waste time. I drive around for 2 or 3 hours, and just nothing is going to work. Today I drove out to west towards DFW Airport. There was lots of good roads out that way, and obviously that's where I got pulled over today. Nothing really good. Just 0 to 60 a couple times, and that was max. I really want to go 0 to 130, and there's just no room to go do that. People are like, man, just get on the highway right by your house. I know where you live. And that is a freaking joke. I'm on this road right now, and this is what it looks like all the time. Even at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, it gets a little less busy, but it's still super, super crowded. So you can't haul ass at 130 miles an hour and pass people at 75 miles an hour while they're doing 75 miles an hour. That's uncool. It's unsafe. It's not fair. And so, man, I just really wish I could find some places to go and run the car. Obviously, the track is an option, but they're like June, July, when it's going to be, 100 degrees. It's perfect right now. It's in the mid 60s to low 70s, and the tracks aren't open right now. A drag strip, and I don't want to do an 1/8 mile. I want to do a 1/4 mile. Open up the car and see what it can do. So. Maybe in a couple days, I think I've got a spot that's to the east, or actually to the southeast. Like I'm going to Waco from Dallas, and so, but that's just an hour away to go drive, and then do a couple runs, and then drive back an hour. I just don't like wasting time driving an hour to get something accomplished. It's just difficult for me to think with my head like that. I just don't want to just put 100 miles on my car just to go 200 miles to go run a 1/4 mile run and then come home, or a couple of them. So anyways, just me talking, and this car, I think it's really fast for what it is. It's not an 800, 900 horsepower car. It's not a Hellcat. It's not a McLaren or something, or a GTR, a modded GTR. So, but it's fast for me. It's really, really fast for me in my use in the city of Dallas. There's just really nowhere to even potentially get this car to even get in the boost for more than a couple seconds, and that's about 60 miles an hour. So anyways, my goals for this car, just to put them out there, on a 93 tune and basically a cat back exhaust and AMS intake, kit, that's everything. I mean, that's all this car's got, and so I think it's strong. I got the Racebox Hussein tune 93, and running about 18.5, 19 psi in the upper gears, maximum. And so I am realistically want to. I think this car can be 120 mile an hour, 121 mile per hour. 1/4 mile, and I want to see a 0 to 60 in 3.7, 3.8 is pretty good, pretty fair. And then I want to do a 60 foot, 1.8, 1.9. I think I'll be happy with that. Those numbers will be good. So the car got it. I know the car can do it. I just got to have the room, and on a good day. And I think this car's man, I really love this car. People talk a lot of shit about these 3.0 Ts, and so far I'm just ecstatic. I love my car, and it is a great car. It drives really, really well. It does everything that I need. The entertainment system, the seats, the steering, the throttle control, the turbos, the boost, everything is amazing in this car. It's very tight. It's an awesome machine. So other than that, like I said, people like to talk a lot of shit and have not taken care of their cars, or have old cars that have not been taken care of. And man, I just love everything about this. So there we go. All right, closing down this video, I just want to add the heat exchanger, the PLM heat exchanger I have. Man, it got up to about low 70s today, and it was really, really performing well. I'm really happy with the PLM. Definitely, the numbers look good. They're staying
about 10 to 12, 13 above what the outside temperature is, and the coolant temperature versus the intake temperature is staying within that limit, and it's cooling down much quicker. So definitely, I think a upgrade for me and my car was the PLM. The Berger Motorsports is a good, definitely will work well, much better than the factory heat exchanger. But I think the PLM is definitely an upgrade. It's going to keep temperatures, probably anywhere from 7 to 10 degrees cooler running the car, and it's cooling down, recovering faster. Around about 110 to 115, 118, where the Berger Motorsports would climb up to about 120, 125, even on a 70-degree day, and it would just hang there. And so when you get up to 40, 50 miles an hour, the temperatures drop down back to close to 105, 110. So I'm very happy with that. I just wanted to bring this to you towards the end of the video. And I'm really, really stoked about everything that's going on with the motor. Cars just generally running good. And, so that's it. So thank you, and look forward to more videos. Appreciate you tuning in, and have a great afternoon and a great night, and catch me on some future content. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.